Now here we see a picture that's representative of Parkinson's disease. Dr. Parkinson died in 1824, but he made several discoveries in relationship to the human body, particularly the nervous system. This particular disease of the nervous system has fine, slowly spreading tremors in part of the body or all of the body. It shows muscular weakness, muscle rigidity, and a shuffling gait. It's a lack of facial expression, slowed speech, and a weak voice, muscle rigidity, head bowed, thumbs turned into the palms, short, rapid steps, along with occasional numbness of a body part. Sometimes there's tingling, and sometimes there's heat sensations. It's also known as paralysis agitans, or shaking palsy. Now, I'm very familiar with this particular problem because my mother has Parkinson's disease. Now, in her particular case, I went to 5 different physicians in order to get the diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. And when I took her into the office of Dr. Moa, a local physician and a friend of mine, he immediately identified the problem as Parkinson's disease because he had a family member with Parkinson's. It's a very common problem, and this is how he went about diagnosing the problem. He moved my mother's elbow up and down, and it showed rigidity like her knee did. He watched her walk, and her head was bowed, and she had the shuffling of her feet like a little old lady. He also noticed the trembling of the fingers on her right hand, not to the degree of Muhammad Ali or the Pope or Billy Graham, but the trembling was there. And I might add at this point, these 4 people are a small sample of the 1 out of 5 people over 65 years of age that have these signs and symptoms of Parkinson's. Now, after looking at these various signs and symptoms in my mother, he was able to make the diagnosis of the particular problem. Again, the obvious symptoms are the tremors in the body, the stiffness of the body's joints, the shuffling of the feet, the weakened voice quality, and the slouched posture. Now, without her pills, she's not able to function like a normal person. These pills cause the brain to produce chemicals to refine and modify these signs and symptoms so that she acts pretty normal. Now, it costs about $400 a month to keep her in pills to stimulate the brain to produce these chemicals. In the near future, hopefully there will be other medications and surgical techniques to lessen the problem for society. Just to demonstrate how common this problem is, the next time you're in a mall, go out and just look at some of the elderly people to see if they don't have some of these signs and symptoms of Parkinson's disease, particularly the shuffling of the feet or not raising their feet up properly and the stooped posture. You may also see the agitation of the fingers or the arms of the body and other signs and symptoms related to Parkinson's disease.